Hi everybody, I want to talk to you all today about the results of my first Amazon FBA shipment. Now, technically it's not the first one because the first one was really small. It was just like 5 random items for less than $20. So I'm not counting that one. So I'm talking about the first good-sized shipment where I spent about $100 and sent in about 25 products. So I'll tell you how that went down. So I used OA X-ray and I found some items on Walmart.com, and it's about $100 worth of stuff. I spent about half of it on these 5 screen protectors, iPhone screen protectors, and I spent the other half on 20 of these thermometers, these baking thermometers that go in your oven. So I got 20 of those, and then I sent it all in to the Amazon warehouse. And what I ended up getting out of that experience was a little bit of an education on a few things, and I also lost $12. So here's how that worked. So I made a profit of about $28, and then I got hit by the FBA seller fee of $40 a month. So that killed the profit and brought me down to $88 from my original 100. So, that's kind of a bummer, but I don't see it as a complete loss. I see it as proof that the system works, that I can make a profit. I made a 28% return on investment before the fees, and then overall, since I lost $12, I see it as a cheap $12 tuition on learning how this stuff works. So I'll tell you the 3 main things that I learned from all this. So number 1, I learned about the speed of the process. And it was a lot slower than I thought it would be. So basically I placed the order, and then it took the a few of the things, the screen protectors took me just a couple of days to show up because they had fast delivery time to get them to me. But the thermometers didn't. They took about a week and a half or something like that to get to me. And then once I got all the stuff and I packaged it all up, I sent it out within the first day or two. I think I did that pretty quickly. And then it took over a week to get to an Amazon warehouse. So here we are at, 2.5 to 3 weeks already. And then after that, the stuff didn't go live right away because it was the parts that I sent in were flagged as it's not called pending. I called it pending in the last video, and that's not right. It's reserved, I think it is. So the items were marked as reserved under the Amazon Seller Central, and it was because of what's called FC transfer. So that means fulfillment center transfer, where they take the stuff and they send it off to their different warehouses across the country so that it's available to people in different locations. So that took another, week or something before the stuff was done with the FC transfer and it was actually ready to sell. So then when it actually started selling, I sold like 10 items in the first day, and then the rest of the items took like 9 days or something like that total to sell it all out. And then after that, I didn't get the money back right away because Amazon doesn't pay you every day or every couple of days. They pay you every 2 weeks. So I had to wait another week or so to get the money back, my $88 back. So that was, 5 or 6 weeks in total after all that. So that was kind of a wake-up call. I didn't realize it would take that long for that whole process to go down. But I know that, once the ball is rolling more, if you invest some money into some merchandise and you send it in, and then you send some more in, and then you get some money back and you send more in, and it's more of a constant cycle of getting money back and sending stuff in, and you're constantly, feeding the beast, as it were, then you can be busy more of that time when the products are going through their life cycle or whatever. So just be warned, if you're getting started, it can take a little while for the cycle of the products to get sent in and then sell and then get your money back and all that stuff. So that was number one. Number two, I learned a bit about competition. So because I bought just 2 items and I got them from a popular place, Walmart, a lot of other people found those products too and sent them in. So since it took a while to get the stuff in to Amazon, there was plenty of time for a bunch of other people to find them too and send them in. So I had a bunch of other people selling the same products, and then it started this fun thing called the race to the bottom. So if you don't know what that is, it's basically where, a bunch of people have their items all at the same price, and then somebody is like, if I drop my price a little bit, then people will be buying from me instead of someone else. So they drop the price a little bit, and then somebody else drops their price, and somebody else drops their price, until the price goes so low that nobody's really making a profit at all anymore. So that's kind of stupid. So yeah, that's interesting, the whole race to the bottom thing. So that is why I lost. I was originally going to I was planning on doubling my money based on what the prices were on Amazon at the time that I purchased the stuff from Walmart. But the prices went down so much. The prices of the screen protectors started out at around $25 and then went down to like 11 or something. So the thermometers only went down by a couple dollars, so I still made a profit on those ones. But yeah, so that was an important thing to learn. So I guess in the future, try, if you can, buy stuff from places that are less popular, and also try to diversify a little bit. Get some stuff from over here and get some stuff from over there. Get a wider variety of things instead of just 2 different things, so that if some of the things, the price tanks, then you can still make up for it somewhere else. So yeah, so then the third thing that I learned has to do with capital, startup capital. So since I spent $100 and I made 28% return, that was not enough to clear the Amazon fees. If I had put in more and made 28% return, then I could have actually made a profit instead of going negative. So fortunately, I have a friend who is also a reseller who gave me a personal loan of $400. So now I have $500 to put into my next purchase, and I must say, you know who you are, who helped me out, and thank you very, very much. That's super nice of you. So now I'm going to put in $500 on my next order, and so that way I should be able to make, hopefully now that I know more about what I'm doing, I'll be able to make more than 28% return on investment, or ROI as it's called, and then the $40 fee will just be no big deal. So yeah, those are the 3 main things that I learned from this shipment. I hope you guys learned something too. And I've tried a couple of the other softwares that I was trying. I tried OA X-Ray, and I've also, since I've made my last video, I also tried Profit Sorcery, and I tried FBA Wizard. So if you guys want to see the reviews on those, then hit the subscribe button, and I'll be posting more videos about my journey. All right, take it easy, guys. Have a good one.